Hi, I'm Rick Hamlin, and here's a story about prayer from Susan Peabody in Berkeley, California. Susan's teenage son Carl became withdrawn after his father's death. Susan tried to do her best as a single parent, but the more she tried to talk to Carl, the more he pulled away. At the end of junior year, Carl's report card showed that he had been absent from classes 95 times and he had 6 failing grades. At that rate, he would never graduate. Susan tried sending him to the school therapist, grounding him, even begging. Nothing worked. She hadn't prayed in years, but one night, feeling helpless, Susan got down on her knees and pleaded for help. "Please, God," she said, "I'm at the end of my rope. I'm giving the whole thing up to you." Susan was at work when she got a phone call. A man introduced himself as Carl's guidance counselor. "I want to talk to you about Carl's absences," the man said. Before he could say another word, all of Susan's frustration and sadness came pouring out into the ears of this perfect stranger. "I love my son," she said, "but I don't know what to do. I've tried to get Carl to go back to school. Nothing has worked. It's out of my hands." There was silence on the other end of the line. "Thank you for your time," the guidance counselor said, and hung up. Carl's next report card showed a marked improvement in his grades. Eventually, he even made the honor roll. In his senior year, Susan attended a parent-teacher conference with Carl. She listened to his teachers praise the way he had turned himself around. On their way home, Carl said, "Mom, remember that call from the guidance counselor last year?" Susan nodded. "That was me," Carl said. "I thought I'd play a joke. But when I heard what you said, it was really hit me how much I was hurting you. That's when I knew I had to make you proud." Carl had become a good student, and Susan learned a lot more about prayer.